were down in every single one of your matches this week. What's it with you on the front nine?
I don't know. The front nine is just me to get warmed up, I guess.
Okay.
Today it was a struggle on the first two holes. I didn't really hit the greatest drives, and then I missed the green on one. And on two I was way left in the junk.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew from then there was plenty of holes to come back, and it's only match play, it's not strokes.
I think obviously, you took down the medalist.
Yeah.
Is that anything extra special for you?
Well, I felt like I was the underdog the entire time, and I felt like I had nothing to lose. He was the medalist, as you said. He was pretty much planned to win it. After you're the medalist, you kind of know that he's going to go pretty far, and I just had nothing to lose. I played my game and kept in it.
You were obviously scrapping around the course a little bit. Would that be an understatement?
I did hit my fair share of bad shots, but since it is match play, I knew it wasn't giving much strokes away. It was just one hole, and I knew that I can come back and make a couple birdies to get holes back.
You also had some incredible recovery shots. I obviously didn't get to see most of your match, but where I did see a couple holes, when you played 17, you actually hit it into one fairway.
Yeah.
And you pretty much a blind shot, over hills, over trees, and you actually knocked it inside of Kevin.
It was not the plan to go over to number one. I did not hit a good tee shot. I was mad at myself, but I got in a pretty good spot. I mean, I'm in the fairway on number one, and I had a clear shot. I mean, I couldn't see the pin, but I knew there was no trees in my way, and I just had to try and judge the distance, and I did pretty well.
So that brings it down. You're now one down with one to play, and you come up to 18, and you stick it real close.
Yeah, Kevin put his tee shot over to the right trees, and I knew if he got it past the tree, I'd really have to put it close, but he got unlucky and caught a branch, and it kind of freed me up. I kind of made a freer swing. I didn't have as much pressure, but I knew I had to put it at a decent length and try and make birdie still, because I know he's a great player and he can get up and down for par from there. And I put it close, I hit my shot, and it was there.
It definitely was, and he conceded the putt. You didn't even have to putt it out.
Yeah, I still hit it, wanted to get my confidence there.
Did that work?
It did. Making that birdie putt just calmed me down a little bit.
Okay, well then we go to extra holes. You're now all square. 18, you might as well not have even started the first 18. You're back on that front nine, not your favorite place to be. And he's in the middle of the fairway, a little further back.
Yeah.
You're a little bit behind a tree. And again, you stick it inside of his.
Yeah. Well, the first hole was actually been nice to me, except for the first round, or the first hole, today's match. I bogeyed it for the first time this week. I birdied it and parred it the entire week. But I pulled my drive a little bit. That tree, it wasn't really in play. I knew I could hit a 60-degree up and over it. Mm-hmm. And I, again, had to judge the distance, and I was hitting my wedges pretty good this week.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, I'm kind of the old-timer here. I've been, knowing junior golfers like Gigi since she was a peewee. You're kind of new to me. Where have you been?
Peaking at the right spot. I've really improved for the last 3 years. I went from being a 15 handicap as a 13-year-old and just kept working. I think my freshman year, going into my freshman year that summer, I played 36 holes almost every day and just kept working at my game. I used to be a hockey player, and once I got off that, it was all golf, and I strive to get better and better.
I kind of hear a bit of a Canadian accent.
Oh man. Today
and
is
it's Canada Day. Well, all right. So am I correct in that?
Yes, I was born East Coast Canada in St. John, New Brunswick.
Okay.
And I lived there until I was 2.
Okay.
And I was
so now I know why you're a hockey player.
Yeah, I moved to Vancouver, British Columbia until I was 6, turning 7. And yeah, I played hockey all my life until 13, 14 years old.
Excellent. Well, now you're going to be pretty high up on that points race. Looks pretty good. Are you playing at the stroke play?
I am playing at the stroke play.
Excellent. And I'm confident if you're going to continue playing like you did this week, you're going to do very well there. Obviously, though, we have a lot of really good competition that was eliminated early on.
Yeah.
What would it mean to you to earn enough points to get on the Junior America's Cup team?
It would mean a lot. It was definitely my goal going into this year to make a team like that. Really, my goal was to make Hogan's Cup, but once I got past the first round, I felt like I could maybe get enough points to squeeze my way on there. And I'm sitting nice at second place. Kevin's got me beat by, I think, 4 or 5 points. But if I play pretty good, decent enough to maybe get top 8 at the stroke play, I'm looking nice.
So what was it that made you want to be on the Hogan Cup team?
Well, last year I missed it by 4 or 5 points, and it just seemed like a lot of fun. Everyone's telling me that, you know, you really get to bond with people, and me not being here much, I wasn't really known, didn't really have many friends here, but since last year I've met a lot of new people and really got to know people.
And now everyone knows you.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Well, congratulations on a great win, great battle. It was really fun to watch.